Alright guys, I'm excited today because we're going to be doing some acceleration tests in my new car, which it has 323 gears, and my other one has 273, which I did the test with this one a long time ago, back whenever the engine had about 1,000 miles on it, which if you're not familiar with my channel, it's a stock LT1 that I built back, other than a MagnaFlow catback and a bore 60 over, so it's a 5.9 liter. But the best times I pulled off with this was slightly under 6 seconds. And this car over here with the 323s, I haven't timed anything yet, but each gear feels like it pulls a little harder, which of course it should, but I don't think it has quite as much there. It's also got close to 150,000 miles on it, so that could explain it as well. But I think this car is going to have it beat by a decent amount, but we'll only know once we actually time it. Anyway, while I've got the camera on these cars out here, I was going to show y'all how nicely this one cleaned up. Because if you remember before, it was really dirty from not being cleaned in like 4 or 5 years or however long. But you can see there's a little dirt now because I cleaned it like 3 or 4 days ago. But, I mean, it cleaned up nicely. That paint's in good condition back here. Better condition than this car. You can see like mine has some scratches on the back and on the T-tops. And a few chips like right there. The paint's in pretty good condition on both of them, but it's in better condition on this one. It's got the dent here where after the previous owner drove it into the ditch, he kicked the side in because he was mad. But paint looks good. This side was the side that was facing the elements, so there was a bunch of dirt built up which permanently wore down some of the savoring silver right here on the trim, going all the way across. But I mean, you can see the paint's in pretty good condition. So now let's take it out on the road and see what it can do. Alright guys, just finished all those performance tests. Hope you enjoyed them. It's about 95 degrees right now. The humidity's decently high, so those are the conditions that this test was done in. As you could tell on every 0 to 60 test, it just spun and spun those tires. The first one, I just floored it and it spun. The second and third, I think I kind of rolled on, started about 25%, then about half a second or so later, full throttle to keep from spinning, but that still didn't help. Even chirped on second, which part of that has to do with these old tires, I would imagine. With some newer tires, you could probably pull off some much better times. But again, not trying to make excuses for the car. It is old, 150,000 miles, which it performed pretty well for, sitting for a while, just being started every month. Now it's back on its feet, which of course my white Z28 won, as I expected. But this one's still fun. It pulls hard. It really does. That second gear, whenever you can hear the second gear chirp, it'll put you back in the seat. I'll have to record some videos with the camera like this so y'all can see me driving it around. We'll do some more with it, but I hope y'all enjoyed these tests.